morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time and the location that you're watching me from. So, welcome back to today's live sessions, and you're here with Realtor Rachi, a real estate broker that is based here in the city of Asaba. Good to see you all. Good to see you here in this live session today. And without wasting much of your time, would be handling this particular topic known as the off-plan land investment for Nigerians in the diaspora. So this is about off-plan land investment for Nigerians in the diaspora. So if you're a diasporan, if you're a Nigerian in the diaspora and you are looking for an off-plan land investment here in Nigeria, you are in the right spot. Realtor Rachi is here to help you with that. So without wasting much of our time, let's dive into today's topic because I really do not have much time left. So, what is off-plan land investment? This off-plan investment is basically used on buying a completed building, or it is usually used for properties under constructions. But today I would like to align it with land investment because that is where basically the particular thing that I do. I don't base on buildings. I only deal with lands, virgin lands and table lands. So that is why I'm just going to go straight to off-plan land investment instead of buildings. Hope you understood. Thank you. So without confusing you, what is off-plan land investment? So off-plan land investment simply means buying into an estate at its early development stage. That is what off-plan simply means. Off-plan simply means you buying a land or you buying an estate land before development arrives that particular locations, before roads arrive that particular locations, before drainage, before electricity, before perimeter fencing, or before any other infrastructure must have been completed. And that is what the off-plan land investment is actually all about. So let's just go through a little bit about the original meaning of the off-plan property, which was why I told you that it is specifically used for building construction. But I'm going to be talking about land because that is what I sell. I deal on land investment. So let's dive in. Off-land property refers to buying a property before it is completed, usually while it is still under constructions. That is for buildings. But Rachi is talking about land. So buying an estate land at its early development stage, before drainage, before electricity, before infrastructures, before any other development must have approached that particular locations. That is what off-plan land investment simply means. So now you might be asking me, Rachi, how does it work? How does it work for lands? It is as simple as that. How does off-plan work for land? It is simple. One, buying into an estate at its early development stage. What do I mean by that? Let's take, for instance, we just launched our Palms Villa estate that is selling for 850,000 naira here in Delta State, and then you want to go for off-plan land investment. You pay in immediately the estate is being launched. That is what I mean by buying into an estate early. You buy it immediately before anything starts happening on that particular land. That is how it works. The first step on how off-plan land investment works for Nigerians in the diaspora. You pay before any other thing starts coming into that particular locations. That is number one thing. The second steps on how off-plan land investments work is the prices are usually low. Yes, Our Palms Villa estate that was just launched, 850,000 naira. 850,000 naira. Sorry, I had a call, sorry. 850,000 naira. It is very, very low. It is still at its pre-launched price. It has not yet increased. So that is you buying a property, buying the land before the price increases. We are still selling it at the rate of 850,000 naira. So the initial price is 1.6. But if you want to go for this off-plan land investment, you can buy it at the lower price before the initial price. That is the second step on how off-plan land investment works. That is, prices are usually lower. So the third step, how it works, is development takes place over time. Before development takes place, that is when you should go for that off-plan. If actually you want to go for off-plan land investment. If actually you want to go for land investment, go for it before the development finally happens, or go for it before the development takes place. That is when you will enjoy your massive returns on your investment, because you bought it before the development finally arrives. And when the development must have arrived, you will enjoy your massive return, because the value must have tripled in ×3 or ×5 of the amount you bought it. So that is how it works as well. Number 4 step is, as infrastructure improves, the value of the land also may appreciate. Just like I said earlier, that once infrastructures, drainage, electricity, perimeter fencing, roads finally approach that particular locations, the value will significantly increase. So that is the steps. That is how it works for land. You know, we are talking about land instead of building. So we are actually talking about land. And how it works is, first of all, buying into an estate at its early stage. 2, the prices are usually lower. 3, development takes place over time. 4, as infrastructure improves, the value of the land will also appreciate. That is how it actually works. Now you will be asking me, is it right for Nigerians in the diaspora? Yes, absolutely yes. As long as you've done your proper due diligence, you are good to go with the off-plan land investments. As long as you have done your due diligence, do it properly. Don't just do it because, don't just give it to a friend or give it to a brother to help you and do it. You yourself do it by your own self. Request for the documents, verify the documents that you have, verify the land document that comes with the property. First of all, verify the ownership of the property as well before you pay. Verify for it. Hi. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on your time and locations. So yes, it is right for Nigerians in the diaspora to invest in the off-plan land investments. Just make sure that you conduct your due diligence. Very, I always emphasize on this verification. I always do that. You can check other of my videos and you will see that actually always emphasize on verifications. Yes, always verify the developers' reputations, confirm the land titles, ensure that there is a clear allocation process, and also understand the payment terms before investing. Yes, understand the payment terms before investing. Now, this is where some investors or some of the Nigerians in the diaspora always have issues with. You want to invest in landed properties, right? Okay. Instead of you to ask for the necessary payments that are available, some of you might not ask, and I totally understand you. It is left for your real estate consultant or real estate broker to tell you the truth, to tell you the exact every fee that you are meant to pay, every charges that you are meant to pay. But some of them might not still tell you. Maybe after the payment, they will now tell you that you have to pay for this, and by that time you might feel bad because the person did not tell you. So before you before you go for this off-plan land investment, you must understand how the payment terms works. You must understand it very, very well before you do that. Now, you will be asking me, who should consider this off-plan land investment? Who are the kind of people that should go for off-plan land investments? Remember, this is off-plan land investment for Nigerians in the diaspora. Now, who should consider it? If you're a long-term investors, people that are looking for a long-term property, a long-term investment, this is for you. Go for the off-plan land investments. That is number one, long-term investors. If you're looking for a property you can buy and leave it or hold it for a period of time, go for this off-plan land investment. Remember, we have one that we are still selling at the pre-launch price of 850,000 naira here in Delta State. Buy 6 plots and get an extra 1 free plot. Buy 12 plots and get an extra 2 free plots. Long-term investors, this is for you. And who should consider it? The second set of individuals that should consider this off-plan land investment is the land banking investors. Clock it. Where are my land banking investors? This off-plan land investment is for you. You buy it at the affordable rate and then hold it for a period of time for the value to appreciate, for the value to increase. Land banking investors, this is for you. We have our property that is selling for 2.5 million naira here in Delta State as well. It is strategically located behind an institution. And you and I know the value of a property that is located behind an institution. You and I know the value. So if you would like to consider that, my land banking investors, you can as well go for that as well. Or if you need the one of 850,000 naira, you can also go for that. The third set of people that should consider this off-plan land investment is buyers who do not need to build immediately. Now, if you're an investor or if you're a buyer that do not need to build or to develop your land immediately, you can queue in for this off-plan land investment. You can either queue in for the one of 2.5 million naira or you can queue in for the one of 850,000 naira. Because you don't want to build on it immediately, you can go for that particular properties, the one of 850,000 naira and also the one of 2.5 million naira here in Delta State. So if you would like to go for this off-plan land investment here in Nigeria, specifically here in Delta State, because I base in Asaba and we have properties, we have a whole lot of properties here in Delta State, in the outskirts of Asaba actually, you can send me a message or you can reach out to me or you can give me a call because my phone number is there on my dashboard. You can check it there and get my number and give me a phone call. You can tell me that you would like to go for this off-plan land investment and I will guide you on step by step on how to do so. Now, this brings us to the end of the live session. Conclusion. So, buying into a land estate at the early development stage can be a smart long-term investment for you. The key is not just to buy early, but buying from a trusted real estate developer, verifying the documents, and understanding exactly what you are investing in. If you don't understand what you are investing in, sorry, you might not like or you might not appreciate that particular investment that you're doing. So before you invest, always know exactly why you're investing in this particular land. Always verify the documents. I hammer on this, verifying the documents, and also buy from a trusted developer. Buy from a trusted developer. And also work with a trusted real estate consultant, because those people can either marry you or help you with your investments. So I hope you find this live session worthy. Remember, the topic is off-plan land investment for Nigerians in the diaspora. And this particular set of people that should consider this off-plan land investment is the long-term investors, people that are looking for long-term property, long-term property to invest on. This particular off-plan land investment they should consider is. The second set of people that should consider this off-plan land investment is the land banking investors. You want to buy land and hold it for some years, consider going into this off-plan investment. The third set of people that should consider this off-plan land investment is buyers who do not need to build immediately. Now, this, I'm going to refer this, or I'm going to align this with our diaspora investors or our diaspora prospects out there. You know that you might not want to build on anything immediately. Go for this off-plan land investment. Buy it and hold it for some years. Buy your property, take possession of it, verify the documents, verify the developers, and also verify the land titles that comes with the documents, and then go ahead with your investment. And I wish you all the best while investing in landed properties. And if you would like to work with Realtor Rachi, please do well to send me a message, or do well to give me a phone call. Let me guide you on step by step on how to invest in landed properties here in Nigeria. So till I come your way again, I still remain your girl Realtor Rachi, your real estate broker based here in the city of Asaba. Thank you for joining my life. Do well to subscribe, like, and share for someone to learn and for someone to know how to go about his or her off-plan land investments. Thank you and bye.